Hello there. Thanks for turning on my video of the hike of the Impossible Railroad, and I'm going to give you some advice on how to do it and why you probably should not do it.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around a bend.
The trailhead starts in Deanza Springs off of Interstate 8. In your map, you should put in 1800 Carrizo Gorge Road, and it's near the Jacumba Hot Springs. Before coming here, I was warned not to park too far down the road where the road starts to become paved, because there is a clothing optional community around there, and they will issue fines to anyone that parks on their property. Pretty close to the start of the trail here is this memorial that was put in place for a Border Patrol agent who died in July 2007 due to extreme heat. Be warned, the conditions out here can be very extreme, and it is very isolated with little to no cell phone service. The trailhead starts about 2 miles north of the Mexico border, and to get to see the world's largest wood trestle bridge, it's spanning Carrizo Gorge, you're gonna go about 17 plus miles. The route out to the bridge follows the railroad tracks, and what you need to know is that this is not an open hiking trail. It is still owned by the railroad, even though the line has been abandoned and nothing about the trail or the tracks or the infrastructure is maintained.
But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me.
The first set of abandoned railroad cars is less than a mile into the hike near the Deanza Springs Resort that I mentioned earlier.
Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning. I was a key that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. Promised myself I wouldn't leave. One more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep, there's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile? Make it somehow all seem worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's mystery seems so faded. I can go when no one else can go. I know what no one else knows. Here I am, just a drowning in the rain, with a ticket for a runaway train, and everything seems cut and dry.
The elevation gain for this hike is about 1,200 feet, but it's over 17 miles, and most of it follows the railroad tracks, so it is a very gentle slope. There are two sections where you will have to climb over a couple mountains where the tunnels have collapsed. So to get around them, You will be doing a little bit of hiking, but if you're a regular hiker, the steepness should not be a problem. The biggest challenges for this trip is going to be the heat and the distance. When you're doing this hike, you will have to go through a number of tunnels. You come across a number of tunnels. They are numbered. The first numbered tunnel on the trail is number 5. This first tunnel is also collapsed, so you will have to do a walk around. Before you get to it, there's a little spur off to the right, which is what I'm taking here. It's a longer but more milder slope. If you go just past the tunnel, there is a steeper one just to the left of the entrance.
Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, little insane.
People have been known to do this trail on mountain bike. If you do this, I would urge to use extreme caution, because there are parts of this trail that are really narrow and with long drops along the side, and there are sections with lots of cactus, and there are some really dark tunnels with fallen rocks and boulders, and there's several bridge crosses, not just the Goat Trestle, but 4 or 5, 6 bridges that are smaller, but they are all in not the best condition. This rail line was originally constructed in 1919 to connect Yuma, Arizona with San Diego and Tijuana, but after a plethora of issues, it was finally discontinued in 1970. Even back when it was first built, it was deemed the impossible railroad, because a lot of people thought it could never be built in such extreme terrain, and the truth is they were probably right. Besides the desolation and the weather in this area, it's also prone to earthquakes and landslides, including one in 1932 that caused a large section of the mountain with a tunnel in it to collapse, and you could just see it hanging halfway down the hill. There are about a half dozen smaller wood trestle bridges that you will have to cross before you get to the big famous Goat Trestle Bridge. I do advise caution while crossing all of these bridges, as some of them are missing structural members and decking, and some of the wooden members are also in a state of decay. Remember, this is a railroad line that has not been maintained for decades. I would also not trust the steel guards along the sides of all the bridges. I think is really interesting is the reason why they use wood trestle bridges out here is that a steel bridge under the immense heat would expand, and that would cause internal stresses in the structural members and in the joints themselves, which could bring a failure. Now on the other hand, while wood doesn't expand in the heat like steel does, it would still so hot out here that the bridges were susceptible to catching fire pretty easily. So along the Goat Trestle Bridge, there is actually a train car that is filled with water to put it out in case the bridge ever did catch on fire.
to share my soul. Ghost train, living out until I know. Ghost train, trying not to feel I'm feeling. Ghost train, moving up until I go. Ghost train, she was like a tip on a liver. Ghost train, trying to relieve my heart. Ghost train, trying not to feel I'm feeling. Ghost train, moving up until I'm taught to your sky. Ghost train, yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Ghost train. Got soothing sound for my baby. Ghost train, living up until I want it. Ghost train, seeing like a model baby. Ghost train, moving up and turn on a web. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ghost train, see myself until I'm giving. Ghost train, tripping down the poison on the street. Ghost train.
Tunnel number 8 is the second tunnel that needs to be walked around. The walk around section is a fairly narrow ledge and has lots of cholla cactus. And if you have any experience with those, they have a reputation of jumping at you if you get too close. They just like to attach themselves. Their spines are painful and can be really difficult to pull out.
Ghost
if you look back into the canyon around here, you will see some wreckage from some trains that derailed back in 1953. On the way back, keep an eye out for this tunnel because it's open on this side of the trail. And if you remember from being on the approach, it's blocked off. So basically when you see this this platform with some wood railroad wood ties, make a right and make sure you're going around the tunnel unless you want to go through and have to backtrack. There is no shade on this trail except for inside the tunnels, which also offer a nice break from the heat. Before I did this trail, I was told to bring a flashlight or a headlamp, but I really don't think you need one. Maybe for the tunnel number 14, which is towards the end, because that is about a half mile long. And even for that one, I really didn't think it was necessary.
There ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Tunnel 14, which is the second to the last tunnel before the large Goat Trestle Bridge, is a trip. It's nearly a half mile long, and walking through the dark tunnel with only a pinpoint of light in the distance almost feels like you're floating in a dream state.
With its life underground and the perfect disguise above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
when you get to tunnel 15, rejoice because it is the last tunnel before getting to the Goat Canyon Trestle Bridge.
Outside there's a boxcar waiting. Outside the family store. Out by the fire breathing. Outside we'll wait till face turns blue. I know the nervous walking. I know the dirty bed hangs. Out by the boxcar waiting. Take me way to nowhere place.
And this here is the big Goat Trestle Bridge itself that I'm walking over. Not gonna lie, I did feel a little nervous walking over it. That said, I also did see some guys ride across it on mountain bikes. So I would just say watch your step and you should get over it just fine. It's a very cool bridge. It's 600 feet long and 200 feet tall.
Big shake on the boxcar moving. Big shake to the land that's falling down. Is a wind makes a palm stop blowing. A big storm falling, break my crown. There's a wait so long, you never wait so long. Here comes a man. Here comes a man. Here comes a man. Here comes a
Overall, I will say I did enjoy this hike. I think it's a very cool sight to behold. And the desert and the canyons are very pretty. However, I must admit that this may not be for most people. If you are interested in learning more about this rail line, you could do so much more safely at the San Diego Balboa Park. They have the train museum, and they have a model of this line. Thanks for watching.
Well, it's alright riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright if you live the life you please. Well, it's alright doing the best you can. Well, it's alright as long as you lend a hand.
You can sit around and wait for the phone to ring, waiting for someone to tell you everything. Sit around and wonder what tomorrow will bring. Maybe a diamond ring.
Well, it's alright even if they say you're wrong. Well, it's alright. Sometimes you gotta be strong. Well, it's alright as long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day.
ashamed of the car I drive. I'm just glad to be here, happy to be alive. And it don't matter if you're by my side.